last thing, and Jax, this is for you. And I'm just going to put this, and I know you're going to love this.
Is this going to upset me?
No, it is not. You're going to love this.
This is going to get on my gears.
Watch this TikTok. It's just a tease.
I hate if there's one thing that I don't like, it's when Adam sends me a TikTok in the middle of the show because I know it's going to be bizarre.
No, get after it. Get after it.
Oh,
you got to watch this. I'm so excited for you to watch this. Just watch this.
You scared the shit out of the rest of us. And let me tell you why, everyone. When Ricky came on, you have to understand, the 90s were the golden age of daytime talk shows. I mean, there were 20 of us on the air. And most of us were in our 40s and 50s and maybe even older. And here comes this 23-year-old who gets the youngest audience of us all. And
Maury looks crazy.
Well, you change.
No, pause this. So if you're listening to this, the voice you just heard is Maury Povich from The Maury Show. Remember, you are not the father, right? And he's Maury's ancient. He's got to be like 85 at this point.
Maury's eyes are very wide in this. He seems very excited.
He kind of looks good.
He looks good, but he looks very intense.
And he's 87.
Yeah, he's 87. He was old in the 90s, right? Like he was. And Ricky Lake is the person he's interviewing. And I thought, when I saw that come up, I'm like, I got to bring this up.
How old is Ricky?
Because that was, for us, people who grew up in our generation, it was like Maury Povich, Jenny Jones, Ricky Lake, Sally Jesse Raphael. Remember that?
I remember Sally Jesse Raphael? I have an alter ego of a DJ name called DJ Sally Jesse Raphael, and I have a full costume, but I can't be that DJ because nobody understands it because it's a different generation. Yeah, but Maury Povich, didn't he ruin a lot of people's lives?
I mean, I think they all did. I think that's kind of what happened in the 90s. It was exploitative, but
Ricky was good, right?
No, Ricky was just as bad as the rest of them. I mean, Maury just did, after a while, they just did paternity tests. Like he would do other things, but then it just became like paternity tests,
Who's
right?
the father? Yeah.
Who's the father? Ricky was a little bit more, she got a little bit more into like the relationship stuff and like cheating and you know what I mean? Like, oh, did you, maybe cheating without, but there was no kid or something like that to paternity test. I wanted to know from you, for both you, Steph, were those daytime television shows a part of your childhood at all?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
I don't know who Ricky Lake is.
What?
I know Maury, but I don't know
You don't know who Ricky Lake is?
Do you know Jenny Jones?
No.
Do you know Sally Jesse Raphael?
No.
You know
What?
Jerry Springer?
Jerry Springer.
Have you ever watched an episode of Jerry Springer?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't know Sally Jesse Raphael?
My nana
this
was
is what I'm
obsessed
saying.
with Jerry Springer, so that's how I know.
There's a defined cutoff. There was like a window where people in our age group, and it's like 5 to 7 years, all of us watched it. And then at some point, it just stopped and it was gone, except for Maury.
Every time I was sick, I was watching The Price is Right. I was finding out whose children belonged to who on any one of these daytime television shows. And then I would finish it off with Dr. Phil. Like if I was homesick.
Dr. Phil.
And he would.
I always got annoyed when Young and the Restless came on because like it was like, oh, like all the good TV's gone. Now there's just like Frasier reruns.
And then I wouldn't understand what was happening on Passions because I simply didn't understand the Passions plotline. And I found that little doll Timmy. I didn't like that little doll Timmy. And I didn't understand why he was a part of it.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about.
Can you, like, okay, so
He was
Stephanie,
a puppet.
you're not a parent yet. Maybe one day you will be. I don't know what your choice is on that one. I never want to put that on people.
You should do it so you get presents.
But I can tell you this. My parents, I think about this. My parents, if I was sick, they would be home.
Yeah.
And I would be watching this like on the couch with a blanket.
Yeah.
I'd be watching the Maury Show.
Yeah.
And they'd be upstairs doing whatever they were doing.
Yeah.
And
Pissed
then
off
let
at-
me watch the Maury Show. And then people are throwing chairs at each other on TV.
Yeah.
There's no way I'd let my daughter do that now.
Yeah, somebody's like getting called like transphobic names on like Jerry Springer.
They used to do those segments where it's like, is it a man or is it a woman?
Yeah.
Like, not kidding. Huge.
And then they would like reveal what they were to their partner. It was horror. And a lot of them were made up. So think about the fact that they made up these storylines.
Yes. Actually, it's funny. The Jerry Springer documentary on Netflix is really good.
It is really good, yeah.
None of it was made up.
Yeah, I know.
None of it.
I know.
Which
I
makes
saw
it even
that.
more
Yeah.
insane.
I
Yeah.
did watch that.
You know what I think though, when I think of how troubling that was? I think of the way that Plinko made me feel.
Plinko was great.
Can you just,
That's what I used to watch.
Yeah, you know what? Okay, everyone take a deep breath. And imagine the Plinko round thing coming down and it's bing, bong, bong, Where's it going to land?
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully somewhere good.
Mhm.
Doesn't that feel better? Doesn't that feel better?
I always loved when somebody would bet, like, it'd be like, what's the price? And they'd be like, $1,400. And then the person next to would be like, $1,401. And they just look over at them like, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, like I did not know how to do my taxes as a child, but I knew how much a refrigerator was.
Yes.
Like within, or like a scrub brush within $4. Like,
100%.
yeah.
I also found it really cool when there was like a Canadian on there.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, oh, wow. Like, I'm really rooting for that one because that rarely happened. But every once in a while, you get a Canadian on there. And that was cool. That was a big deal.
Yeah.
What are you looking up?
Oh, nothing.
What? Okay, fair enough.
I wasn't sure if Bob Barker had passed away, and he has.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Bob Barker's dead.
Yeah.
Of course he's dead.
I don't know.
Well, he was ancient when we were kids. Of course he's dead.
Did you know he was 100 when he passed away?
No, I didn't. Good
he was,
for him.
He was 99. He was just a few months shy of 100.
Wow.
That's crazy. He went a long time with it. He went a long
time with what?
Well, with Price is Right.
Oh, I thought you meant like with a certain.
No, with life too. But
You know, I'm just going to say it. Hot take. I don't like Drew Carey as much on the show. I think he's doing a fine job, but he's no Bob Barker.
I'm sure
Hot
he would
take.
agree with you.
I think
Hot
that's a
take.
fair take.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to hate that.
Hot take.
Okay, so last thing, Steph, you pulled a bunch of stuff because remember I wore my hat last episode. You see, and I needed
Yeah.
people.
A lot of people had feelings
So
on your
do
hat.
people have thoughts and feelings on the hat? Did the hat work? Did it not work?
I think the majority of the comments said the hat worked.
Really?
People like the hat.
Ding, ding, ding.
The
The hat
hat
worked.
worked.
Yeah.
Okay.
The hat worked.
So I can be a hat guy.
You could be.
So the thing is, so I brought it home and I wore it, and weirdly enough, another one showed up the next day, and it was black, and I hadn't ordered it, but it was, sometimes at the Amazon you order something and then
Did somebody
another
order
color
it
will show
for
up.
you?
What's that?
Did somebody order it for you?
I know they didn't, but I didn't order it anyway. I put it on, and the thing goes up so high that my wife was laughing at me because so what happens with my head is the back of my head is higher than the front of my head. My crown is high, right? That's what they call it. So I have like a little ski slope down my head, you see. And so when I wear a hat,
Yeah.
it feels very strange, and the front of the hat kind of sits high like that, and it feels a bit weird. So my wife was looking at me, she's like, "It looks like you've got like an air pocket in your," because I do, like a bit of an air pocket up here, because that's where the top of the hat would be, right?
But so I was sick last week, and I saw some texts coming through. Our group chat is very active.
Yeah, very active.
And I saw one text that came through that you were asking about the custom hat store.
Yes,
Are you
said
looking?
I
Yes.
am going to go to the custom hat store.
Brims, I do believe, with a Z.
Yes,
Will
I
make
looked it up. They're not open on Mondays.
They'll
but
make you a chapeau.
Okay. I'm going to go and I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
And I'm going to bring that hat to the show. And then we're going to compare and contrast the Amazon hat for $9.99 and then the Brims hat, which is probably going to cost me an arm and a leg.
I texted your mother about your hat.
You did?
Yes.
Why did you text my mother about my hat?
I shared a picture.
What did she say?
She said one thing, and it was one line. Well, it was the crying, laughing emoji first.
Mm-hmm.
And then she wrote back, "It never ends well for Adam and hats."
Well, she knows me. She's right.
That was it. That was it.
She's right.